What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ant-Man channel on the 16th of June 2017. I am your host, Ant-Man. It is Friday, and this article in front of me was published yesterday. It is from ClashDaily.com. Clash poll. Who's more violent, liberals or conservatives? Let's go and see the numbers. Let's do the math. Is it really even close? When Gabby Giffords was shot, they blamed the Sarah Palin and the Tea Party. When Republican Whip Steve Scalise was one of several Republicans shot, they blamed Trump. But that's the media Democrats' opinion. What about yours? It's because of violent language, they said. Maybe the problem could be from the methodical dehumanizing of political opponents. Maybe. The dead guy is personally and solely responsible for his actions. Amen. But if people are going to complain about overheated rhetoric and violence, look around. Groups like Antifa and BAMN, are not rhetorically violent but physically violent, cheering when they trash the liberties of political rivals. In the election, we saw people blaming Trump for violent protests, but it came to light that Bernie supporters and Hillary supporters, not Trump supporters, were doing the attacking. And I've seen those videos. They're absolutely, you're looking at straight up, America went to a third world country. The behavior it turned into a third world country when you see this stuff. I've been to a third world country, so I could say that. First-hand experience, I know what other countries look like. So when and everything was I remember what our country was like not too long ago, 10 years ago, and now it's very, very different now. The political correctness has made everybody silent now, and everybody just rather stay at home and not have to deal with anything anymore. So, in the election, we saw that. So, let's see. It came to light that there was orchestrated violence on the part of Hillary's surrogates trying to implicate Trump. We see Antifa crowds hitting people over the head with skateboards. We see university professors hitting strangers over the head with bike locks. We have makeshift grenades made out of wine bottles tossed into crowds. We have seen Berkeley burned so that one political side would not be heard. Here is a screenshot of some of the vultures cheering the shootings. Let's take to Twitter now, where they have a screenshot of many people tweeting about this incident. Joseph Rogers has no shame because his name is on here, and it says that he posted this 2 days ago at 5:28 a.m. Who the hell is up at that time anyway to post something like this? You must have no life. 5 Republicans possibly shot. Not enough, but let's get those seats. Fuck Steve Scalise. He does more damage every day alive than 99% can. Holy. You want to talk about the devil? That is the very voice of him right there. That is the enemy right there. Steve Scalise deserved to get shot. Fuck him by Evan. Honestly, F Steve Scalise. I'm not even going to say it because it's just so... doesn't feel good on the tongue having to repeat that these people's idiocy, if that's even a word. Breaking news: White House announces KKK Klan robes will be flown at half-mast today in honor of Congressman Steve Scalise. Just not tasteful at all, but they think it's funny. They think their mental illness sometimes is a character trait. At least Scalise has health care coverage. Maybe he'll realize gun laws need to be tightened very much. If not, let him die as an example. And this guy is his picture is like a Trump piñata. I wonder what liberals would be crying about if we made a piñata out of Obama 2 years ago. Steve Scalise is a white supremacist. Remember that when his colleagues call him a great American. Some black guy on Twitter. Not surprised. See, white people are the racists, but the black people get to talk about it all the time. It's kind of the political correctness of our day. Too bad he's not hurt, or worse. Or too bad he's not hurt worse. He and GOP trying to hurt, kill, strip healthcare from millions of us presently. It's unfortunately deserved. So, according to these sick freaks, if you have a opinion that is different than theirs, then they rejoice at the thought of you getting shot while you're just minding your own business going to a baseball practice. How about that, America? You want to talk about a couple of punks, dude? All those people on Twitter talking like that are a bunch of punks. Yeah, I'm talking to you. If you're watching this, you're a punk, and I'll meet you anywhere. I train MMA. I've been doing it for years, and you don't want to see me. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. If you got a serious, like, any kind of anything in you that's just saying, you know what I mean? If you got any fear, backing down, or uncertainty in you, you don't want to pick me, okay? I like to give my opinion out there. And the fact that it's becoming more, my liberty as my First Amendment, like, right, is being under attack right now, it makes me mad. It makes me want to troll you, if you will. Like Trump does every day. He doesn't care about how sensitive you punks are. He's going to say whatever he wants. And you know what I mean? Like, you guys cannot justify violence for a person having an opinion. And if you want to go there, you're picking a fight with somebody you have no idea what they can do to you. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel threatened by these punks at all. And neither should you. They're all a bunch of emotionally governed, sensitive, wimpy type people. And I don't care, because they think it's okay and hilarious for you people out there with conservative views and opinions to be shot in broad daylight now. That's what they're saying. You know what I mean? They want that to be a norm. They want people to be for that. That's why they voice that. But anything you say, hey man, I hope you get shot for it. Really? That's third world country nonsense, dude, here in our country now. So let's get a closer look at one in particular and make her famous. DP Consulting, at DPC Consultants, replying to Adam Longo TV, Ben Howe, and 2 others. Too bad he's not hurt worse. He and GOP trying to... Well, that's the one I just read. But yeah, that's about as vile and hateful and nasty as you can hear someone talk. It's really easy when you're sitting at home from the comfort behind your own PC talking like that, though, isn't it? It is. It's like a chihuahua, like, waiting for his dog or his master to come back to the car while he's going grocery shopping and barking at everybody walking by. It's hilarious, It's because you think you're tough because you're hiding behind something, and you think you're on a team that's, like, tough, and you guys are good. So what? Like a bunch of thugs. I grew up around that, and you don't want to push me around like that, because I have a very, very, like, good. It's very likely, because of my tendencies, that I'm not gonna back down to you. I'm actually gonna be mean to you. So it's just hilarious that, like, you know what I mean? You sit behind your computers, you liberals, and you talk like this, but in public you guys try to pose as, like, moral, like, agents to everyone else, as if you're, like, the standard of morality around here. It's really a joke, and you guys need to get off your high horse and stop talking from your ivory towers. And you have something to say, stand up and talk to someone like a man, face to face. Don't go around shooting people behind their back. That's cowardly. So her Twitter feed went dark, but not before we got a screen grab of it. So let's ask the question. They got like a little, like, poll here or something. You guys could go check it out. I'll put the link on the video. But I mean, really though, do you guys agree? Or I really want to hear your feedback. I really usually don't care. No offense, but I do want to hear your feedback on this subject. Do all of these punks sound like punks to you, or am I tripping? Am I, like, having a moment because, like, when I grew up wasn't so great, and I'm just, like, anger issues coming up? Or is this really, like, somebody agitating, or you know what I mean, really trying to start a fight with you all the time? You know what I mean? Is this the attitude and the spirit that they have? Because that's what I sense. I sense one of you know what I mean, corrupt means of wanting to dominate somebody, like not having honor, not having anything that has anything good to do with humanity, but doing everything cheap, cheating behind people's back. Everything that they're trying to do is just so, like, to me, just vile and just nasty. Why the heck, you know what I mean, can't these people work together with other people when, you know what I mean, these issues revolve around the same things we all value. We all want the same thing, but we can't come together and, agree on the same ideas to get stuff done. But do you guys really want to go in that direction? We will not come back from it, or this country will be torn apart. We could be possibly torn apart from another civil war. You never know. It's just something that the liberal progressives never think about. They never think about their future. They just want to live in the moment and be totally irresponsible about all of these issues as if they're just it's a joke or something. This is not a joke. You know what I mean? There will be repercussions for this. You guys, the liberals, are going to bring in a military state if you keep acting the way you are, and then you're going to start a war. And that's all that it's all going to happen. And I'm telling you this, and I'm not trying to act like a prophet or like I'm trying to be like I told you so, but man, you could check out my videos from like a year ago and see that it's not because I'm a special like telepathic me. You know, I don't have superpowers, dude, but I can see how things are going to go based off of the circumstances and the decisions that people make. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean? Will you guys wake up when all of your liberty's gone? Or will you guys learn how to come together now when it can be fixed? Or else it's going to hit the fan, and then once it hits the fan, there's no, oops, can I start all over again? It's sobering is what it is. You guys should think about that. All you liberals, think about it before you go out and burn something or, vandalize somebody's property. Go think about that hard, man. You guys are being punks, starting fights with people and accusing people of things that pretty much you're doing, which is getting us to all get in the same boat, have no liberties, nothing, because you guys are going to start a war. I mean, it's just I can see it. I feel sorry if you can't see it, but that's how it is, and that's all it is, you know what I mean? And there is no, with this postmodernism today, there is no, you cannot live like that and then expect everything to be okay. There's going to be consequences. There's going to be people that are pissed. I can't do that. You know what I mean? There are rules, and there are people you got to obey, man. And if you don't like the president, that's your right, I guess. I didn't like Obama. At the same time, I would never, in my caught dead, would I talk shit or say something violent toward him, because you remember how he was secretly disappearing people. You know what I mean? It's okay though, because it's Trump now, so you could like literally make skits on television about him being beheaded, and it's just out of control. That's called starting a fight, man. And nobody wants to get into a fight, but the fact of the matter is that nobody's scared of you liberals, man. You got to be really pathetic to be afraid of one of you guys. You guys all seem so like childish. And it's sad because a lot of you are in college and stuff like that. And it's just, you got to be ashamed of yourself, man. Wake up. Wake up, dude, because you're going to feel the consequences of this one day, man. And you're going to have nobody to blame but the useful idiots like yourselves that brought it. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, man. I mean, if you're a conservative, be ready for any of these punks, man. Be ready for their unpredictable, violent, schizophrenic behavior. You know what I mean? Be very on guard for anybody that you know that's like that, and know that these ideals do apply, man. When you believe this stuff that the news puts out, you become this schizophrenic, paranoid person, and you go around shooting innocent people like this other idiot did that's dead now. It's senseless. What did he achieve? Don't you ask those questions ever? What did he even achieve with all of this? Didn't achieve anything. Didn't get anywhere. Where was the progress was with that? Isn't that taking a step backward? I don't know. But let me know your guys' opinions, man. I can't wait to hear them. I really want to know what you guys think, man. Because if we can't be civilized, well, like they say, you can't have your own cake and eat it, right? You can't have your cake and eat it. Like, you can't have it one way. You can't act one way and then think you can still have it be all good. You know what I mean? So let me know. Peace.